This is 7 o'clock in Dillon, and if you're looking for an early breakfast, then straight opposite this Sundown Hotel in this little block here is the Miners' Diner, and they serve breakfast from 6 o'clock. This diner here, and it's the great bacon theft. The theft of Steve's bacon. In actual fact, he dropped it on the bloody floor. Having accused everybody of licking it.
Which you mine. I only accuse mine.
Ah. A couple of little deer here in somebody's ghetto. I'm absolutely lost. Isn't that pretty? There's the other one there.
And the forum crosses.
Is this video Yippee!
Quarter of the mile. So we'll do a bump shot now.
Yeah,
Quarter of the journey. Quarter of the journey.
1,000 miles.
Piece of cake.
1,000 miles.
Yeah, can't be 850. How hard did it weigh?
850.
850 miles.
Turn round.
Might as well. Oh. It does.
Right. A lot of these towns look the same.
We're opposite the Deputy Sheriff's office here.
Where?
There. This is Nevada City, between Sheridan and Virginia City in Montana. What a funny little place it is. They've got a really strange building over there. It's in a pretty decrepit state on the other side. But it's obviously been some big place in its day. There's mountains and mountains of scrap piled all over it. I think it must be some kind of museum. Although it seems to have seen better days. If I just turn round, these ancient railroad cars and a little tank engine. Again in a pretty ropey state. Train enthusiast's dream in England, this. And this is Nevada City, Main Street. That's it. That's a lot. Yeah. Very interesting, but very, very quiet place. Here's the first car coming past, the first one for ages.
Hey, wait, we gotta get up to the street. We gotta get to the street. There's no person coming.
It's a fascinating place. I don't know what this building is here. Maybe it's a lift. An ancient lift. It's a dry toilet. One downstairs. So this is the little road at the back. I see a cowboy poking a gun through a window. The rest of it's a museum which you have to pay to go into. So it's as you can see, it's quite interesting to spend some time here just looking around all these places. The blacksmiths and the saddlers. And this bit's the museum. So this was the hotel with the hitching rails outside and the boardwalk. It's quite strange, as you walk along here you tend to walk along like a cowboy. Or maybe like George Bush. So they have a little train here, called the Gulch Railroad. I don't know how far it goes, but not very far I wouldn't think. I go that way. So this come through Sheridan the other day, like a camping thing. And these are a couple of rail cars which have been partially renovated. Something in Milwaukee and the other one's a Great Northern. Full balconies back. Quite amazing things. I think all of these ventures, they need plenty of money. And there's another one over there. Oh, in fact, another two there from Wisconsin. They've got a fair old collection, but you can't actually go in them. I suspect the inside's in a pretty shabby state. I'm having a quick stop here. I'm planning for gold experience.
That's amazing.
All this gear down here is to do with gold mining. There's a crusher. Another very, very primitive crusher. There's one over there, a steel one. Ancient wagons. And this is the dredger with a belt. So the buckets scooped it up and the fine stuff fell into this sloping bed. And you'll see it has little lats across it. Sometimes there's something a bit like carpet was used, or maybe still is. And the gold, the heavier gold, was trapped in there by as the water moved down these plates, it carried the lighter stuff away, which went down this chute here and back into the river. And the heavier stuff went up a conveyor belt there and off the end. It all finished a long time ago. This tells us all about this dredger. And this is a homemade sloping tray with very heavy stuff captured at the top, and the lighter stuff allowed to flow down, and the gold, a heavier gold, collected on this slope here. The gradient, of course, was very, very carefully controlled, but this would be something that would be made by miners who arrived in the gold rush. And there's still a lot of gold about, apparently. So this was one of the creeks that was dredged, and you can see all the tailings on the bank over there. And all around this area there's tons and tons and tons of it. Was there any gold missed? Well, I suspect there was. This is Virginia City, Montana. It's a historical place. And it's very, very busy. And that there looks very much like the Freemasons. So this is a candy store, a very famous place in Virginia City. Candies by the thousand. Every candy you can imagine. These are all jelly beans. Just got a bag of that myself.
One more thing, Don.
Take you back.
This amazing gadget puts it into these little pieces. You just turn a handle and away it goes. This girl, he puts them all in a little wrap. So these are some of the ancient houses, or the ancient old houses of Virginia City, Montana, in this semi-preserved state. You can't get in them, unfortunately. And this is the Methodist Church, which was built in 1875, according to that date stone. And we were all just sitting here having a picnic lunch. It's quite strange because inside the Methodist Church, of all things, is full of all kinds of rubbish, including about 10 what the butler saw machines. The sort of flippy cards in, the Victorian things. Some sort of strippers on, I remember. As you crank the handle, you're trying to get to the end of the flip chart before the end of the photographs, before the light went out. But it always did, unfortunately. So after a stiff climb up from Virginia City on the way to Ennis, you come to this over the top and you get this wonderful view of Madison Valley and the mountains in the distance. It's a little bit hazy today because it's very, very hot.
Isn't it beautiful? Absolutely.
The big mountain over there is Sphinx Mountain, which is about 10,800 feet. This is in Madison Valley. Henry road signs. Bloody great bullet holes through it. Oh well, there you have it. So this is a Cameron fishing campsite we're at.
How are you doing?
Fortunately, we've arrived before this. Wow.
Oh, really?
It's thunder and lightning everywhere, but no rain. Absolutely amazing. Goodness gracious. Wow. how it echoes around the mountains. It's always more exciting in mountains, thunderstorms. So this is Madison Valley in Montana. When we came down the valley, or up the valley, whichever way it is, there was lots and lots of fishermen. I bet there aren't many out there now. You wouldn't want to be waving a carbon rod around in this.
We haven't seen it yet, Joe.
It's bad.
So we've driven up the road in this immense thunderstorm to this place called West Fork. For some reason, I don't know why, but we'll find out, no doubt. So we're at a different campsite.
Where she looks at you.
We've just come over a little bridge in this. Be interested to see it in the morning.
I like that bed in there.
That's Mike's bed.
No one out there tonight.
Down there, in our room.
Yeah, no toilet out.
It's just never in.
Where are you? Sorry, where are you? Are you really?
You don't have to hang about for a plaster lightning, do you?
No.
It's just non-stop.
I'm done. I'm sleeping in your dad's bed.
Absolutely non-stop.
MP Spoonie.
Motel, enjoy your hotel tomorrow and the night after.
Oh, are we in a hotel tomorrow?
Apparently so, yeah. You
Oh,
are.
what are you doing?
In here.
In here?
Miles away.
I'll tell you what you can do, Maggie.
Dave said if he did that, it would save money for everybody.
Do you know what you can do?
That was nice of him, wasn't it?
Whilst you're in here, you can maintain all the bikes.
I could do that, couldn't I?
I'll give you all my cleaning.
What am I thinking of?
Yeah. Yeah, you're all self.
Don't worry about my bike.
Me.
Yeah.
Get it all on this soundtrack here for the video. That's what we want. I think you think this just takes photographs. It's all, every word of it's on,
You went like that.
every word's on here.
So,
There's no I in team, you know.
there isn't M in it either, isn't there?
Who's going to come out in the southwestern and show us where to go?
Oh, do you know, this is really sad for Dave. I should feel better supporting him.
It doesn't matter as long as you've got accommodation for the night.
She's a wally, isn't she?
He's done really well so far.
I did not like that woman.
She's alright. She's
No,
just,
she is not. I would have stayed put. That's wrong.
she's just a bit of a scatterbrain.
If it was booked, why would you give it away?
She's being poked in the eye.
She had booked it.
No.
She had booked it.
She's probably let it to somebody who wants it for a week and not for just one night.
What did she
Yeah,
say it was
sure.
full? Did she say she had no?
She just said
Something's happened to it, Dad.
she reckons she's.
What's happened to it? Something's happened
She
to
said
it.
it was booked. Chalet 5 was booked and it's been given away.
All
Not
right.
her fault, though.
No, they don't. The one night's a tricky one, isn't it? Nobody really wants a one night.
Yeah, but they should confirm and they should say.
I tell you what, you won't need light on tonight. You can read a sentence every other 5 seconds.
Everybody a comedian. It's like Hammersmith audience.
You know what?
Be driving 80 down that road, holding a camera. I'll be in bed being flung around in the back.
Mike!
Tornado on the ground.
Mike, not you.
I hope Davey's getting directions.
So this is Hutchins Bridge. That's our campsite on the far side. And after all that thunder last night, big storm, The river's carrying an awful lot of fresh water.